Today, I'm talking about self-care after baby. And the reason that I'm going to talk about this is because so many times through pregnancy and postpartum, the focus is all on the baby. But mom is a very important and integral part of that as well. And we as women tend to put others before us. And in postpartum, it is so important for you to put yourself in front of and at the top of your list because you're recovering. You need your body needs time to heal it, to like recover, to go back to its non-pregnancy state. And you have where your placenta was attached to your uterus wall is healing. And so rest is really important. And also it's important for your pelvic floor strength and so many other things. So there's several things that you have to know about taking care of yourself after a baby arrives. And part of that is, care down there. You want to have something that is soothing to you. I recommend all women have a peri bottle that they can fill with warm water and maybe some other things, a tincture of some sort that is soothing to and helps reduce swelling. And so there's faster healing down there. So every time you go to the bathroom, you can use your peri bottle to spray down there. A sitz bath is also very nice, and you can buy herbal packages with a sitz bath that you brew and you put in the sitz bath, and you just sit and you soak in your sitz bath, and that herbal blend that you brewed has healing properties that help reduce swelling. They help anything heal that's down there. If you had a tear, seaweed leaves can be soaked and placed on that, and that will really help that area heal and stay moist. And I highly recommend women find a way to stay sedentary for the first couple weeks, not just laying in bed, because I tried that and it just wasn't for me either. So I know that for many women, it is hard to do that. And I get it, totally get it. But what I did do was I actually stayed in bed and in my room. I got up and showered, I did those things, but I stayed in my room for the first 3 days after my baby was born. And then I went down in the evening on the third day. I went downstairs to the living room in the afternoon, I guess. And I did not go back up until I was ready to go to, until it was about bedtime for the kids. And then I stayed up there. So I was intentional about staying in a space of, I'm not overdoing it. I was also make sure you have support so that you're able to eat, you're able to have your house functioning around you, but you're not the one having to do the brunt of the work. That is very helpful in that postpartum recovery. So I was blessed to have my mother with me, but there are people called postpartum doulas who can come in and can do some light household work. They can cook meals. They can take care of their kids out to give you some space. They can give you time to take a shower. It's all about you. So a couple other things that I was thinking about in postpartum care, in your care, like your self-care. It's about you. You need that time. So we tend to put a lot of guilt or shame on ourselves when we think we need time away. But truth is you cannot show up fully if you are depleted. So you are important, and your self-care is important. So if you need to go have coffee with your best friend to fill up, to decompress, to feel like you are a person and matter in the relationships around you, then do it. Make it happen. Even if you take the newborn with you, trust me, you'll enjoy it and you'll feel better for it. And I want to make sure that you understand that there is no shame, there is no guilt in that, because before we had children, we were people, we were individuals. And after children, we are still individuals and we have individual needs. And we cannot perform day in and day out in our household duties, in our motherly duties, in all of it. We can't. You cannot keep going if you do not take care of you. So today I have no makeup on. Some days I have a full face. And the reason for that is because some days I make myself a priority because I want to feel seen. I want to feel heard. And it's not seen by others, it's seen by myself, right? Because when I took the time to put my makeup on, I took the time to see myself. I took the time to put into this. And I'm not saying I don't like the way I look without it, because to be honest, I don't need makeup. But when I do it, it brings me up a level because I took the time to put that into me. So just want to put that out there for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope that you found some great nuggets of inspiration in this for putting yourself on your list postpartum. And if you're watching this in my group, thank you for being here. And if you are not in my group and you want to see more stuff like this and other things that I do in there, like interviews where mothers share their birth stories, and we go into details on how they overcame their traumatic past experience, or they broke the mold of a C-section always has to be a C-section, which is a complete myth. And they share their beautiful birth experiences, even the ones that didn't go the way they wanted to. All births are beautiful, but we just have to see the blessing in them. But if you want more like this, you can find me in my group at Open Minded. And